Let's take a look at the settings for Podnami. First thing you have are the API keys. Here's where you can add an API key. You just click Add API Key, choose your provider, click Save Key. You can also test the key. You can enter the key name, and you paste the API key here, and that's it. And make sure you click Save Key. You also have voice and TTS. You have OpenAI, text-to-speech, and LemonFox text-to-speech. These are the voices that the bots will have when they speak to you. So your agents can have a choice of many different voices. So for instance, if I want Kenny, the agent named Kenny, to sound like Onyx, I just choose Onyx, and click Test Voice to hear what that would sound like.
Hello, this is Kenny speaking with the Onyx voice.
And I can do the same thing for Jamie. Maybe I'd like her to sound like the Nova voice.
Hello, this is Jamie speaking with the Nova voice.
I can also choose a different provider for voice. So if I choose LemonFox, I have a whole other list of voices, many of these. And I can just choose Kenny again, choose a LemonFox voice, and do the same thing.
Hello, this is Kenny speaking with the Michael voice.
So as you can see, you have a lot to choose from there. And here's a little information about the voice settings. And that is how the voice and text-to-speech works. You also have bot settings. So the bots have a lot of flexibility in terms of their personalities and their names. So you can choose a different name for the bots. Currently I have Kenny and Jamie. Those are the defaults. But maybe I want, instead of Kenny, I want Chris or Henry or Michael or Nathan or Ian. And instead of Jamie, I can choose many different names. Hannah, Grace, Kate, you choose. Once you made your choice, you just highlight the ones you want, click Save Bot Names, and they will be saved. So now I have Alex and Beth instead of Jamie and Kenny. But that's not all. I can also choose their personalities and the expertise for each bot. So right now, Kenny is a philosophy professor and business expert, and Jamie is an entertainment journalist and pop culture expert. But I think I want Kenny, the male personality, to be a comedy writer, and I think I want to go ahead and make Jamie a tech innovator, and I just click Save Personalities, and so now I have a comedy writer and a tech writer when I go in and start my show. I have a few other things I can do here. I can save the personalities, which I've done, and of course I can change the names, which we already talked about. There's more I can do, though, to influence their personality. Here, I have the AI model selection. So there are many different AIs available through OpenRouter. Many of these models have different characteristics and things that they're good at. So this influences the personality a little bit. You can choose your AI model. So for instance, DeepSeek is a little more open and less censored in a way. There's even a completely uncensored AI called Anubis that you have availability here. You can choose Claude 3. You can choose Quinn, which is a free model. Be warned though, when you use free models, there can come some charges from OpenRouter because the rates are limited. So you get some free requests, but not all. And once you choose your AI model, you just click Save, and that will be the model used. Now I've chosen GPT-4 there, but I think I'm going to try DeepSeek instead. That has a lower cost, and I think it's got a pretty cool amount of interesting responses from the bots when I choose DeepSeek. But there's more that I can do to change the personality, the tuning of the personality. For instance, Kenny's personality is currently set at expressive. These are different settings that you can give to the LLM to change how it responds. I think I'd like to make him more of a storyteller. So I just choose storyteller, click on save his preset. And for Jamie, I really want her to be expressive. So I think actually I'm going to make her wild, and I'm going to save Jamie's preset. Might have to do that one more time. There we go. Now, the bots, when they're speaking, they remember what's happening. They have a conversation memory. I will go ahead and leave this setting as it is. They have 2 memory files now, but maybe in the future I want to delete those, and I can just click clear all memory and they'll be gone. And here's just a little information about the model tiers for the LLM. So what the icons mean, there's premium, standard, and budget. So those are things to keep in mind when you're taking a look at which model to choose: premium, standard, and budget. Okay, that's it for this part of the dashboard. Now you know everything there is to know about the settings.